The cyclomotor clutch had a couple of cork inserts missing. They probably disintegrated when I took the clutch apart. So here's a quick tip on how to replace them. First of all, you need a good quality cork. The denser the material, the better. Measure the clutch plate, as you can see, and cut the cork into strips. For this I use a piercing saw because the blade has so many fine teeth on it. You'd probably get away with a junior hacksaw, but you'd need to clean it up a bit more afterwards. So if you go that way, leave a bit more meat on the pieces that you're cutting so they can be sanded back to the size. I use a belt sander to reduce them to the size. This gives a lovely finish on the face of them, but as you can see they're quite hard to hold on to and tend to go flying all over the floor. But again, sandpaper on a flat surface or even emery cloth on a flat surface will work fine. Just takes a little more time. To get the outline of the aperture in the clutch plate, I use a bit of masking tape and the dirty finger system. You put the masking tape over the hole, rub your dirty finger over on it, that gives you an outline. You then place the tape over the cork strip and use the dirty line as a template to cut. Little tip here, use a very sharp knife, sharper the better. Stay a bit wider of the mark so it can be sanded back to the profile later. When you're close, final fitting can be achieved by wiping it on emery paper until it's ever so slightly bigger than it needs to be. You want to try and squash it into the aperture of the clutch plate. A final trim on the length and the excess removed, a little more sanding and it should fit like a glove. The second one was cut in exactly the same way. To get them to the same height as the originals, I used the clutch plain plate on top, again with the emery cloth, and I just pull the strip out, taking the face off gradually until the emery cloth wipes the face of the new one and just starts to rub on the adjacent two either side of it. Takes a bit of time, but just be gentle and you can work your way through it. The odd check with the vernier to see how you're doing, and then keep at it. That's it, basically. Time to assemble the clutch. Thanks for watching.